It'd be cool to find like a new DLC themed nighttime encounter that's in a few places that like have a theme that way. That'd be very easy to understand where the rest of them might be. I think that'd be pretty good. Killed this guy. This guy kind of looks like he's using special, interesting attacks. I assume I've killed him like before though. Yeah, no new drops. Oh well, that's a shot. Still says night. Maybe they got rid of the nighttime bosses mechanic. Maybe it's just gone. I'll take another free respec though. And some rada fruits. I guess like another idea for like a boss that could appear at night for the DLC is where the giant lightning goats are. You could have Super Night Goat, and then there's several places where we know exactly where the giant goats are that are lightning goats, and we'd be able to go to them. I mean, I know it's a ridiculous example. It's just kind of funny, but this is what I mean. Like predictable places where a lot of repeat nighttime bosses could be. So I guess there's a long run from here down to, you know, some of these areas. We could check along this road at night, see if there's anything going on. The problem is that there's probably like a small area that you walk over to start the encounter with some of these nighttime ones, and I'm walking a very broad line. So it'll be in the direction of 1. Yep, we're on the right track. Hey, treasure chest. Yoink. Fire spark perfume bottle. I guess I didn't look around the entirety of all of these camps. I guess the one that I'm really guilty of is maybe the fire guy, but at least we tried to ride around it on the horse. This place I don't think I've really been into since we converted from 10 vitality to regular person vitality. Never did participate in the troll wars. I wish them luck, though. Although they didn't really appreciate when I helped them with the dragon. So maybe the trolls should win. So what was this? Did I do this one? It won't take me long to... yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this one. Yeah, you finish up with getting the altar at the top of there. Yep. Yep. Boring. So, that was another great big path. No nighttime boss. We'll go up to the top, and we'll follow up towards the 1 symbol. I wonder if that tower that doesn't seem to do anything has a different purpose at night. You know, something like that. That would be cool. Let's make sure it's super night again. From the top. So as in a lot of ways, this bit that I keep on getting annoyed that it sort of appears on the map but it doesn't seem to do anything. It makes sense if it was kind of like a little challenge arena where the first bird statue comes alive and attacks you and you beat it, and then the next one does, the next one does, and if you beat all 4, maybe that becomes a button, and then it's a lift and it goes down somewhere. That would at least be something. I should try looking underneath this lift. That'd be hilarious if that was the answer to anything. The very center of the lands between, all manner of death wash up here, only to be suppressed. Great, but couldn't you be a bit more interesting, tower? You know, couldn't you do something? Aw, lame. So yeah, nothing there. Whatever. I think I tried running around here at night. I am certain I did. Oh, what about this zone at night? Oh, but then I'd have to walk because you can't summon Torrent. Lame. This zone's the zone of death. And stuff. We did already fight a Nightbird there. I guess we'll walk around the blue zone at night, and then maybe take the beach down and up to the place. Whatever. This whole, like, try and find bosses at night thing doesn't seem to work. We managed to talk to St. Trina. St. Trina's kind of interesting. She says, oh, hey, Mikola has played himself. Please do not let Mikola become a god, because it's a trap. And then the next time you do a death to talk to Saint Trina, yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be Mikola's discarded compassion or something, so I don't know. Next time it says, yeah, the trap is that you can walk through the god gate, the god door, and become a god, but you're actually trapped in there. I'll leave how I did it till the end, and then the third thing she says is, please kill Mikola and help him out, because yeah, he doesn't realize he's trapped himself into the god place. So what I did was I just tried to talk to her again with the potion on, but before I did, I said, here's a crazy idea. What if I use the Flask of Mix Physique that says instead of dying, you get some of your health back when otherwise you would die? And I thought that would save me, and it seemed to work, and I talked to her a bunch of times, 3 of them, and then at the end of it, I said to myself, well, what if I try, without that extra, you gain health back when you die, item? And it still worked. I still got the talk dialogue. So I don't know if I've unlocked it permanently by doing it right once, or if it was just something that also happened at the same time. And just the flag for being able to talk to Saint Trina was just something else that I did in the game. But it was weird, like I died like 2 times as a demo while one person was online, I died 2 more times as a demo while you were online, and you know, we didn't get any conversation. And then I try it once with the change Flask and Mix Physique, and it seems to work. That's a little bit odd. But I only have a sample size of 1, so if that's not how you do it and you can just talk to her anytime, then obviously it was just a coincidence. And if it wasn't, then I solved the biggest mystery of the world as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, Saint Trina knows the score. Apparently, the God Gate is a complete scam. Do not walk through it, because you become a god, but then you're trapped in the room forever. Yeah, no new zone access, no getting teleported anywhere. And if you do it any more times, she just repeats the last line, kill Mikola, please. Which I could go over in demo, but it's you know, it's not anything more than what I've just said. Yeah, so that was kind of interesting, finding out that the gate that makes you god is actually kind of useless. It's also kind of funny that you can trap a god like that. You would think a god would have enough god powers to get out of there, but nope. Apparently gods are kind of weak, and you can trap them inside a room like some kind of genie in a bottle. Which is fair enough. So what I swapped to doing was looking around at nighttime to see if I could spawn any nighttime bosses, but so far all I've done is find more respec tokens on the floor at night. If you're at night, there's these areas where normally there isn't anything, and there's just a bunch of differently lit up graves, and you get the respec tokens on the floor. Mikola does come out to get on Radahn in some way, though. Oh, right, but you know how the room is framed with like a boss door for us, the player? Maybe there's a boss door for Mikola, so that he can't leave that room. He can leave the gate itself, but the gate is also within a room. So I suppose you can't leave the room that the gate is in? I don't know. This is what Saint Trina told me. It could all be a load of bunk. Could be Saint Trina's lying to us. That's what I think anyway. It's not like they go into the specifics, but it just, yeah, I guess. If you're locked in the gate, that'd be dreadful. Yeah, Operation Spawn some bosses by walking around at night has been a complete failure. There's nothing out here. Yeah. I think that item earlier did say that one person became a god by going through the gate. And that's how we know that the gate makes you a god. But if only one has ever gone through it and become a god, and the only god we got at the moment is Marika, then that's weird. If the gate was in the Erdtree, I would say something along the lines of, aha, Marika, we don't ever see her wander the world. The only time Marika ever leaves is as Radagon. Because he goes off to the academy and he marries Renala. So Marika could be trapped in the area that she's in the Erdtree, and unable to go anywhere else. But Radagon's free to walk around? But the problem with all of that is that the God Gate is not inside the Erdtree. So how did you get from the God Gate to the Erdtree? I am starting to wonder if the only way I'm going to beat Radahn is with a really amazing summon. As well as all the things that we've done so far, but I don't know how to summon things. Like, I still think I've got the jellyfish on my hotbar. But my character just goes, huh? Anytime I try to summon a minion. I got no idea how it's done. But yeah, with all the items we've been picking up for the DLC, one of them is to make me take less damage and deal more damage in the DLC area. And the other thing is to make spirits and torrent deal more damage and take less damage. So I guess I haven't been using 50% of the buffs we get. And that could be the whole answer. I can make Radahn look the other way more often, because some of my spirits say that they summon like 2 guys, 3 guys, 5 guys. So if I could make the boss only have like a 1 in 7 chance of looking at me, if we include the other guy we can summon for the fight, that'd be amazing. And if we did online multiplayer and we could summon in God knows how many guys you can summon in multiplayer, if we could make it like a 1 in 8 chance or a 1 in 9 chance that he even targets me with whatever he's doing, I would be so set. I'd win that fight. I'd win that fight so quickly. I have killed Popman before, I think. No, wait, I haven't ever killed this guy. I tricked him to not be up here once, but I never killed him. Get out of town. Hefty cracked pot. Thanks. Now, it's been a long time since we walked past that guy. I didn't even remember that he was there. Is it still night time? It's hard to tell in this zone. Yeah, it is. So still no special bosses. Boo. Maybe they just kind of forgot about that mechanic for the DLC. Maybe they didn't overly like it. So I did notice that they've changed things. Now, each time I die to a nighttime boss, they reset the time of day in the original game back to daytime. But I was doing something or other where I wanted it to be night or something for some reason. Or I didn't. But the screen was dark and I was just like, huh? I've died and it's still night? That's not how it used to work. So something like that happened during the DLC and it's a bit odd. Maybe they got rid of the whole day-night bosses thing. Flat out. I guess seeing as we're here, we'll walk all the way around the crater that's here. This is where you first drop down to start doing the Saint Trina level. Such a horrible level, I'm not running back through the level. Dear God, no. Yeah, there's a bunch of slimes up here that have like some junk that they drop. It's probably more sleep reagents. The weird thing is, we've got like a load of sleep NPCs and a whole DLC where they've got a sleep god. But they didn't seem to give us too many more weapons with the sleep effect on it, or too many more spells with the sleep effect on it. It's kind of bizarre that it's such a rare item. Well, that was all a waste of time. Let's go over this way. Maybe there'll be a beach zombie hand boss. Let's make it nighttime again. Yeah, there was one. There was a sword. Whoops, wrong menu. Seeing as I've kind of kept everything in my inventory, it probably wouldn't take me too long to find it. I think it's just like a straight sword of Saint Trina. No guarantees though. It might not be that. Yeah. I know where I picked it up as well. Isn't that funny that I can go to where I picked it up and I know I got it quicker than I can find it in my inventory? Just, absolute fail. I was so sure it was like a medium sword. Maybe it wasn't a sword then. Maybe something else gave me a bit of tooltip about Saint Trina, but I remember us sitting here reading about Saint Trina. Maybe I did put it in the storage. Yeah. I'm about ready to give up if everyone else is. Maybe it's Saint Trina's axe. A sleep stabber. Yeah, true. Maybe it's not just overtly called Saint Trina's knife. Maybe it's called something entirely different and you have to read the tooltip a bit more to see that it's called that. Oh well. Whatevs. Whatevs. Yeah. You're right. It's still nighttime. It is. Let's go beach. Can you jump off this way, or do we need to jump off the other way? This way is fine. Okay. Nighttime boss, show yourself if you exist in this world. Well, there wasn't one there. Whoa. Man, that scared the hell out of me. Ugh. Enemies have like gold glowing eyes sometimes, and when it's on the lamprey, they've got like 8 freaking eyes total. It's gross. Let's double check that it's still nighttime. Oh no, I can't. I'm in combat. Yep, still night. Extra spooky with a side of spooky. I think that was going to be a boss that'd be near the middle. We got to look out for the guy firing the orange beam though. No, the pink beam? Purple beam maybe? I think it's that one in the middle there. This guy. Well, if it was him, he dead now. Maybe you can activate this a second time, it'll just teleport you over to the other one of these areas. And that was the solution, just go back to this. See, there's no interactable with it anymore though, so I guess not. Even if that was the solution, I would be happy, even if it's such a bad solution. It would at least be done. It's just so weird out here. It's like, it's sparse with enemies. There's nothing really to do except for the one thing in the middle. I don't get this area. It's dumb. If they put a night boss here, it would kind of make sense why you got so much space. It's just... Yeah, you blow the whistle over there and then it's over. And that's objective 1 of what Ymir asks you to do, completed. You go back to him, he says thank you, he opens his shop, he sells the extra stuff. He has an extra line of dialogue, which is, now go to the second one. And then you can't. It seems to be legitimately impossible. I hate it. Makes me mad. And none of these corner bits or anything. If I run into the corner, I'll just aggro some of the junk that's over there. So, that was a big fat load of nothing. I guess there's a great big area from here to here where there's not too many enemies where they could put a night boss. That could be something. Quick check. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not finding anything interesting out doing what I'm doing. I'm just cruising around. It's still night? It's still night. Go, go, go. Super goat. Building all up the sides as well. There's just a bunch of undead guys hanging out there ready to ambush you. Nothing interesting. Ugh, nothing. Man. If you did this and HR sends you for a second one, I bet there's even more. I mean, there's only the 2 places on the map. Like, how is he going to send me out to any more? Unless there's like even more DLC out the side or out more DLC out the left. I guess the other place he could send me is like here, where the dragons roam free. But yeah, I don't really see too many other places in the world that he could send me. I guess he could have different objectives at like non-fingerprint places, because the whole thing, when you look at it, they're kind of shaped like a thumbprint, the end of these. And they're in theme with the whole finger thing. I don't know if I ever just said it out loud, but it definitely seems like a thumbprint on the world. Maybe the whole island is like a gigantic one of the 3 fingers or the 2 fingers. I don't know, just out the wall. Off the wall idea there. I don't know if I could be bothered to run around at night in any of these other areas because it's just not happening. As much as I want it to happen, it's just not happening. We already saw another thing, a place alone. That's true. That's true. I guess they could all be like underground hidden ones. Yeah. He's such a scumbag that he won't let me back under the chair, man. I just want him to get off the chair for a sec. Just like, hey, can you move for a minute, buddy, so I can, you know, do the rest of the puzzle? Do I really need to like make a brand new character each time I fail that underground bit? Really? That's what they want from me. There's no boss over here at night either. Boo. Well, so far, maybe now. Nope. Perfect. This did have a boss on it, so there's probably nothing else there at night. Had the bear boss. I guess this didn't really have a boss in it. Guess we'll try down that river where there's the giant dragonflies. It's a very strange thing in this game. There's just like this very tiny section of river down here that exclusively has these giant dragonflies, and then they're not seen anywhere else. And I'm losing my direction here. It's this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this enemy just lives here. And that's it? Kind of a crucible enemy, I guess, because they're a mix of the dragonfly, the scorpion, the spider, and God knows what else. They don't like hammers. Huh. Did I ever, like, come up here and just, like, fight all these things? I guess we'll do it. See if there's any dungeons up against the wall here. Oh, what? You son of a... Get the hell off me. Nothing. Oof. Oh, there's a free respec point over there. One of the ones that you can only get at night. Yoink. Mine. Nice. Flying scorpion spiders. I, do not bring this into real life, no matter what. I couldn't cope with that. That are also like 4 times bigger than a horse. Nasty. So I know I said I wanted to find a dungeon, but we've kind of reached the dungeon that we've already done. That's what's all the way at the end here. So that's no good. So yeah, I ran out of content. We had a good run, but I ran out of content. I did get one more Erdtree blessing since we last tried Radahn, but I can't be bothered to try him anymore. Let's just go over and get mad at High Priest Ymir. Just like yell stuff at him. Get off that throne, you jerk.
Oh, hello.
I guess we could. I mean, if we're gonna have you look it up, I guess
May the gleaming
I might as well look it up. But it's so lame that we've done all of the rest of the games. All of them. We've solved like every puzzle everywhere except like one puzzle in Dark Souls 3 that I can't figure out. And this is the one. This is it. You know, it doesn't help us solve it, the fact that I'm getting really, really... Avoid spoiling the rest of the stuff. That's true. It probably is better if you look it up rather than me. But yeah, I think we might have to give up. Because what on earth can we do? Yeah, I don't know how you're going to phrase it, but I guess we could either look into what causes Count Ymir, High Priest, to move out, or you could look up how to get to Top Zone. I guess, here we go, the place is called A Finger Ruins. So you'd be looking at how do we get to the northern Finger Ruins. Is about the best search you could do. Yeah. Man, I can't believe we got beat. But we got beat. We tried real hard. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Just like in the song. Is there anything at the bottom of this ramp? I'm gonna go check the bottom of this ramp, because the bottom of this ramp is kind of in line with going down that ladder that we had to go down. Stay at the bottom of this ramp. I think there was just one cave with one piece of loot, and it was a Ash of War that we shot a beetle on the roof to get it to come down to get the Ash of War. I don't think there's anything else down here. I don't think you can get into the cave from this bottom bit. Else we would have found it this way first. So many wolf dogs. Jeez. Okay, so it does go down a little bit more. Let's finish looking in this cave. Go down this way. Where does this keep on going to? Is this anything? Or is this nothing? This looks like it might be nothing. That looks like way too far to drop. I also don't think I have the wondrous physics where I don't drop my runes. So if I... What that? What? That can't be right. That can't be. There has to just like be this 1 in a million chance that he's just not there. Because I'm gonna go back to my old defense, which is they recorded a dialogue for him. They did. But okay, moving on from that, because I don't want to just rehash that old argument again. Discussion, I would say. It's not like I'm getting too mad about it. Not really an argument. Oh, I got these freaking wolves all over me. Hold on. I'll just try and outrun them. It's not letting me get off the mount, so I'll just outrun them. It's cool. Each time I jump off a rock, I step on 4 more wolves. Why would they put so many wolves down here? Shadowkeep back gate. Oh, I do have one emote that I collected during the DLC, but I don't know which one it was. Okay, here we are. Shadowkeep back gate. And I know the room that you're talking about now. It's on the right of the Wabam! But no, apparently not hitting it, which is something I've tried to do. So get rid of rest and make it to... Ring of Makila? Oh, mother. Oh, I should check to see if it works on this test menu, just for, you know. Yeah, it even works if you do it on the test menu. This is awful. What? If there was... Oh, I was going to say if there was a sign here giving you the hint, but... Have mercy for the spirited away shamans. No, I never would have got this. I never would have understood that have mercy for the spirited away shamans would be use the oh mother emote at this place. Because there's no, I don't even think you can get like a tooltip for the emotes. They're not collected in any of these menus. Maybe it's a key item. No. That's just freaking stupid. That part about mercy, do you think have mercy would be like, because the mother in the game is Marika, right? So, you know, Marika's not very merciful. She's kind of like a bit of a jerk. So we'll change over my flask of yeah, this is the bottom of Mesmer's castle. But I think there's been statues kind of like that throughout the entire game. You know, we were joking like either today, yesterday, or the day before about how I was saying, oh yeah, maybe it's just like this one painting that you skew on the wall so that one of the paintings off amongst thousands of paintings in the entire castle. But there's just this one that you're supposed to know to do it at. This feels like exactly what I was talking about. This is just... Oh, okay. Oops. Yeah, it's just a bit weird. Briefly stop rune loss on death. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I never would have got that. Wow. Eye poppin'. Damn. Cool. Oh, there was the stairs. I just jumped off. Just thought it'd be fun. Oh, there's a knight over there. Seems like a golden order knight as well. So time of day, night time. I don't know if he's like a night boss or something. But pretty rad. And we got a bear. Don't growl at me. I don't know what he wanted. Oh god. I can see how it's trying to be helpful, but also I can see how that would be very annoying. Yeah, we're just having a bit of a walk around in this flower area, and I don't know if you skipped ahead to get back to real time, but we saw a knight, and it was cool. Yeah, I'll try and like remember that you may be ahead or behind and all sorts of stuff. Just having a look at this top way before we go down and fight Mr. Knight. This is nice. I like this area. Yeah, I mean we're about to enter the horror show with the fingers, but before that we've got a nice zone full of friends and happiness. It's the rainbow level. Didn't seem to be anything at the top of this gigantic area other than 2 bears and goats. I'm still sticking with my statement that 90% of the added enemies in this game is goat. Weird choice, but there you go. That does not look like a friendly drop. There's the knight. I was saying like that this was one of the monsters missing from the main game. It's really cool. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah. Yep. That really does make a difference, not being on the old 10. Hey, they were carrying a blessing of Marika for Mesmer. It was nice of them. And I guess there's another one down the road, and we'll just go fight him too. Good times. I like that they seem to have tried to include everybody. So I guess the missing guy now is like the Black Knights. Not the Black Knights, the Black Knife guys. The assassins. They were cool. Lom. Boom. So, thumbs up for the Tree Sentinel to show us how far we've come in the game since our initial, you know, encounter with them. As the first enemy outside, they were pretty tough.